Abusian from a church, Munina. And then soon, no more crop of him. Aye, so the Munina Munim, a Ras Media GH, so, and I away. And then another day. Today is another day. Now, the entire number behind you say, you reckon the Japan, I shall say, Black Mary, and I say, scammo the MPP delegates, and it's something that we must talk about it. Or you see the NDC manner of propaganda ne ntro ne nsema ohunye nsema ontuminye and someone ankasa nim saying possible, but he is using the issue Ghana for yetese obi yekese obi wo sika na amanfo atudi na chi no. He is using that one to convince MPP delegates also monto abamano. But abusia ene ye be pai ene kene Japan yere nso ababonten so oye campaign dia mani kunu ono so no wato afom kakra. I mean so atna mene ka che ntinka I was expecting say nka obeye campaign dia nko be kan sembinu ma emudo to say a western woman or kasafa amanyo osem ho but ma me no ato atwi yesanso wo yen kan say Can Japan spokesperson be a chef any Jerry or no so quatra? Mammy and Fanny Vimlet in the show so I can't send Bruma, Yansan him. I'm coming to punch holes in it. The other so and I last topic and he said Kevin Taylor, yeah, Kevin Tayankasa, yeah, quatantan or Tamaric or T basement. Dabia. Oye dope o my mo ayura mahama se oye ne doba enti on kana sem no odi niema bi no deceive some of the MPP aspirants omo ani mnya ma ho say ye Kevin Taylor na hye sa niema na chi say odi division beba MPP and so ne meka ho asem na amacho the difference between mature politicians and immature politicians anyhow omo ayeden omo analyze and also omo digest information sir about bonte and also yebekasa afa ho if you also abusu and this amanyoko no jadam jadam pa na jana edam no ano edren ni na ne se ena me no kasa and this enipa be se 9 and omo atwe omo ti enipa be se 9 and omo atwe omo ti e wan di si amanyoko no se awo pese president Mahama de ne mandate ne ba wie ya omo beba na omo be gina ho e de amandisi amanyoko no na saade na omo ye no very very dangerous for the NDC but it is a big advantage for the MPP. Etina me gina kwanya we so na mabo sabio MPP executive empanfo na omutimi gina ase omutimi gina ho tama omokototo adwene say we have to have our yen can say our presidential primacy no or say yen in term no. I want to congratulate them because they have done a massive job. Now that decision no, I think say is the biggest and is the most important decision after the defeat we MPP Amanyoko na ye. Because by doing this from February 2026, the MPP candidate then can go around and start doing a massive campaign. Sabreno na NDC form omugusua omoko because dom no omoatwe omuti NDC amanyokom so ompese omomra na omomedi Jomahama de no omodoso ena so ohwemu yie nso a nipa titire omo NDC mu nyina na atwe omuti hadu na Idrisu eka ho bi Sase Dunkatia eka ho bi Julius Debra ono so ka ho bi ena enne Fana one ababeto abontre say ye mame wait mame I the vice president of the republic and so the to tom fna mam ena yate so so person mra na ya san so at say even the Kopoku the minister of agriculture of Ghana today ono so person mra megina enti saa nipa ni we o ma twe omuti no omo wo backbone kese e wan dis amanyoko no ma whilst they are fighting about the power, the MPP can take advantage of that to work from 2026 up to 2028. But until Timikoyi, ye fragment and tentema, this will help MPP to really build a very strong and formidable base across the country 2028 abano. Ye be fane fara because ejana Abba and this Yamanyoko Nabusia and Yasam Ketwakura. I know it in a papa saying into a Montreal Canada Japan Case only some 1 people because the ecosono I see Dunkatianam thank you to I want to say Julius Debra or the Adani Jorgen was sorry American Kwano to a son and Quasiasa and one or ye. I had no Idrusu or no and on an I'm not in part of Ghana a campaign secretly. Yamame vice president so there or Jubilee House ho an appointment in a contract or modi manino or selected say nipa be ye obi betumi support no for her ambition on the years and the time coming. In any case abusia ye be kan say we bet any kan na yenko yanim na yenkodi nkomo emfamfa Canada Japan and in a blackmailing and in a scamming Washasiye across the MPP constituencies or that delegates for say omonkoto abamano. Na media asem no bi eduro na meka ora me fanchi amatie for kakra. Mimi ya Kofi Frank mo akwaba paake me chia ye pa ma me ma me chia. Sa nso na Isaac Antwi I say wo na you obi obeka ntre na for the omonto abamano. Well bro, you can choose to go you are not forced to stay. I'm sorry. Sanso me mama stand so me akwaba ye pa. Mame amanya akomechi ye pa na mame Diana Pia me chia also ye pa first person oba ye. Mame ama said now the central region is also complaining about the duty of the vice president. Yeah. As a country, I'm not paid though. Eyodam woman gan and tia me ye juma. I am not paid. So baba miska akra. Pebi breve na memfanya menema antwi na sika de hwan na nya wompe yento aso na yenko yanim na yemfa nsem no bi megudwa abusiamfo so MPP ni bana utiem ye pa because today we are here to do a very very simple job ye born 1 hour pepepe ye flo na ye beautiful life na tum ene eye yenka ne se Saturday enti me the link no betum opa na so wa join na enu nyina di nkomo abusiamfo Canada Japan Shasia or yen bi across the constituencies in the country. The entire yen say he want to blackmail or he want to scam all the MPP delegates across the country. And it is very sad because Kennedy Assembly more can on a campaign arsenal. Kennedy campaign binuma all no ne nsembin mo keka no ne campaign no mu no wotena se na odwene ho it doesn't make sense wotena se na odwene ho na odokrum e de ko wanima the senses I cannot find them the entire make se papa yi ahya ase a all blackmail MPP delegates and say one MPP delegates binom or the forms are come on so monfere na so moto abama na ono omo social contract obema omo adwuma we delegate na we akokora mpona osima nsuro wo de sign na fa oba ana ona na wa ne number ana ne din fa hye forms no ono no to abama no be flag bearer obefre oba no na wa ma na adwuma kene Japan say am fan so ho a enra yenko ya papa yi akopie mu obabi say wakogye asase say India fo bi no ma ba besi pharmaceutical company kase the biggest one in the country. And also me do ho amenti ase I'm coming to talk about this. Now no kene Japan the business mugu ebegina abonten kan kire yenyina say ono no nso no wakwa be the biggest steel factory in the whole of Africa. Now, dear Yan said, was factory na wie? Osi factory ni wie ye no. Yes, light ebahono. And need the energy to power the plant of this factory. Now I'm say, wow, aja wajo. Any power way, NSA yeden. For our mind Ghana question in some. Temi yepa. O video so I'm a bachelor, but you can make some things on the ground. Enipa okwa kosi factory a sika obo ni din meme kwaku ameti hayi minti bida minya bintu mi botomu da enipa ono no osi wate ne botomu sika kese ente se kosi factory no saa nipa na ntumi ani kane anye ade bi a yefa ni business plan. Mimi apanyini samoroku no me wakwa abapa antumi antranse anye business plan papa bi anhu the needs the obehia ansana plant no atimi aye adwuma na mom no tumi go ahead ekosi plant si ho abra na onim se light na eba ho no entumi generate enough electricity to let the company or the factory work. What a shape. Temiye Paul, man kese papa ni bi adwuma ye bado. Me I've always said that Kennedy is a big businessman. Me I've never gone against that. So intermediate the Qur'an, it doesn't make it. It's not a bad thing. So intermediate important. So intermediate adwuma bo manum ema manfonya biye. But organization of a factory, I would say about billions and billions. Now ultimate build the company anyway. Abra na unim say electricity is available at that site. How can you do that? And I will and emfaga na mama show nsa. Moka jo mahama de anubi. Mi ya rikedun se mo akwa ba twima se adinkra mo nso akwa ba pa. Moka jo mahama. Sugar factory a friend is saying, what is the name of that sugar factory? Oh, what is the name? Oh, John Mahama is like Kennedy Japan. And I believe Kennedy Japan will be worse than John Mahama. Because anyway, John Mahama was using Ghana's money to build that factory. So he did not care. But who can in Japan ankasa bottom ska odi kwa kusi factory. What me to sika do we nyina gu fam. Abra one pan hwe hu say factory we baby ami kwa kusi ni menya enough energy for the function of the company. Hey papa, enti we enti we eniema we sa eniema we your mental organization way, your personal organization preparation we kurana ento asum way. And I'll say anything. Yampaja or might be a friend in Ghana, Mramesha some na fire day. The question is not fire day. Mutemi yo delegates. Sa papa no se mom fa Ghana MPP mano. Like I was say MPP no. There were over 200,000 delegates. Any MPP official, you can say officials across the country. And this is Uba be the MPP anima. Automatically, no. you have a leadership responsibility for about 200,000 people across the country. And it's a one kasa usikampo baby awoko na akọ spending no. Want to me organize who in a good manner. Amana nye functionable. And to two near my year. Want to me anye analysis of the site. Now to me ko two sika guha. Sana yamfa MPP measure unsem. Now how are you going to coordinate 200,000 officials across the country? How can you? Abusia, sa nneɛma wei nneɛma nketenkete bia yɛtumi ɛde verify character of a human being. Kɔtɔ beton ɛyɛ different from what? Leading human beings. Kɔtɔ na beton. Kɔtɔ momone na beton. Kɔtɔ gari na beton. Koto kobi and tilapia na beton. A different from say who coordinated about 200,000 people across the country. Our monte fankum, our mocho hunshia. Abushe coordinating 200,000 people. Obia 100 dani team. Now we hear our boss. Now mum no mu say they are in collaboration with you. No, it is different from having about 20 million workers, because your 20 million workers, they see you as their boss, and they cannot go contrary. Omun to me and have omun to me unit differently from your directions. And yes, I'll be fire more for the. But in a party called MPP, political party, no. Even the last man in the constituency, the grassroots now, he can think different, and you have no hand on him. Temiyepa. Enti se, wanka se usika mpo na utimi kotugu sei. Abra untumi arrangements. Untumi organizations. Untumi research on the site, on the area. Nambom no. Utumi ekotusi campaign pay a wo kan gu ho ansa na wa realize say light kura e bi ni site ho a minya be ma sa nipa wei e na yemfa nipa 200,000 kwhye ne nsam e den kan PP party ne begu because me can tell say me got 10,000 workers under me. Any I'm a leader of a political party, no. The positions are not the same. Hey, o boss, I can't say no one tina or fire. Enti, there are some boss bekan word jumam no. You do that. But in the terms of politics, no. Mami abro no tifi no kro no MPP no. He has his say. Enti, MPP delegates should not confuse coordinating of human being with coordinating your workers. Coordinating your workers is yes, amasa. Matuwase, ciao, chiwediamo. Dealing with MPP delegates is about collaboration, which is completely different. Enti papano, first of all, it is not because he's a business mugu that will let him become the leader of our party. Our party has a different character and a different nature. Your party no ewa niswade a edan any obia sabio only ono ankasa ni business. A businessman is after his profit. Businessman no nemfaso no hwehwe. MPP party no is after developing human character, human capital. Ye develop nipa dasani mana paja ni mwako nim. Oh, my brother, I thank you very much, Edikedu. And as such, my monso akwaba pa. Paul Boachi ansa also mwakwaba. So with the party anima, MPP party especially, it is not about profit. MPP animu dieno, it is not about making profit your tom, but it is about empowering people's skills for them to become somebody better in the society. And Tiurana said, "Yeah, Matthew for country me say he has always refused to say a man in ministerial position because he did not want to expose himself of his inability to coordinate people." So I catch him say he refused. Say obey wine, obey minister because a ban is on to me nyada change contract if you are buying her. Bema a buying contract, a buying contract. Meme kwa kudo sukura meti hai. Umami bia, I can also make money. Me ameti hai. Umami a buying contractor. Me too, I can become rich. Because a buying contract, it is just to go and go buy and provide. Jessica kotona fabra ye. Na watu nsafiri home. So that thing has nothing to do with what we call leadership quality. Enfahokura. And the MPP delegates, we should be very wise on the decisions that we are going to make on 31st January. Because that decision can scatter say, and that's where they are named 2028 year current election. No, yenya ebe boy. Sad decision no ebe gu MPP party nankasa because Kennedy says he want to make a bro to the MPP. Into obey leader obe break na mamen kanchiro e mo bi me kanchiro say MPP for 1.7 na oman koto aba no almost say Kennedy ba on beto aba nti enkoto aba ma Kennedy eye asem bi a e make sense nyansa nim dodo because say we see nipa 1.7 nti yento aba ma wa what about the 4 point something million na omokoto ma Dr. Bawumia no omo no dia no mbeye wa bi so omo and trahomo bi me kanchiro se me nama na amamfo e kanchire me se ma Kennedy mra oba e beto ama no ehefo a enipa hefo na beka asasem no kiro bisa wo ho NDC for okay so NDC for they are kiro say Kennedy is a weak candidate for them and that is what they want. And the sansem way mo mayem fan to etimu da say amamfo se yemfa Kennedy mra because me so metumi aka kiro say amamfo se yemfa yaw adotwe mo mra metuma kan just amanfo se yemfa kwabrant agyapong emra metuma kan just amanfo se yemfa bra champon so kura mra miwia Evans Ankama mo akwa papa eyentro na da any boss de muka omo package sa asem no to say eyomo campaign slogan say baby ombeko bia no obon kama nipa emilivu se Ghana fo nyina se yemfa ne mra na se minya be ma wutie me se nyentro ani nkontompo a na wo ye really wo ye really sure say Ghana fo nyina pese yemfa wo mna adenti a wonko independent candidate na wonko je abanua no temiyo seme me ametioi me ye sure say Ghana fo nyina ase memmra medi Ghana so mo peme na me party medi achi say I'm not the person that they need that identity a won't go independent Alan Chilamantin had a boss. Osemo mami nikai. Minim sa man for si omo peme. Enti me ko independent. Oko yo nya sen 3%. Ken, kona koju so 3%. Re hu de eko. Me as someone kuno said the wrong one like Kennedy Japan will find you in peace, but will leave you in pieces, and the right one like Dr. Bawumia will find you in pieces and will lead you to peace. Wow. What a right. Incredible right. Ivan Sankama said, Nanado's God is indeed dealing with the Mahama and his Goro boys appointees. Yes, Ochine Baba Hopa, Ochine Beka sa asem no pa. Bacho tiemi ye pa. Asan besemin come on to wasen say, Obi ope president ye die. Na oye willing say, Sabio. He will not waste his time. That person will never waste his time. That person will never waste his time on a party. The person will rather go independent to win the elections. Because first of all, the idea Kurana Kennedy person family medical family MPP and him no, you're wrong. I can't say we must can be him. Because MPP amanyu kono any socialist political party, a capitalism. And to make a so person media MPP and him now won't find Wonfa Kwame Nkrumah manner of governance, MD MPP anim, enye ye, ebeto nsuom. And to your delegator, Maninto Timu ye pa, said the man is trying anyway, anyhow, to scam you people for your vote. The man is doing anything that he could just to avoid the say. Dr. Bawumia Ebabedi president because Kennedy Japan who ni pefe says Dr. Bawumia bedi president contractor hodo na nsaka no onya ono aneka ye your mind bi wo ho. I think say he was in a Jubilee house. Oba abonte be kan say na nando say e man mfa Ghana contract nyina mfa man PP fo nko a. And yes, I Ghana for Becca said, I'm PP for Nkwan, they did their minum. Enti aya onye den on chairman and so even other Ghanaians so. Kennedy upon Becca say Sani Pana Dr. Bawumia and the Benante dia Mimia Ivan Sank maybe an outcry Samani day. Sani Pano and only Dr. Bawumia Benante dia any year he is not going to support Dr. Bawumia's campaign. Enti dia papa ne ye ni nyina no selfish selfish and unsensical decision say oba be the MPP anim because the reasons and the motivations now they no it does not make sense. And then we are talking about leading a party. Yenye campaign say baby di anymore. We are dealing with internal party about the political party that you want to lead. And this our message we person won't come fan delegates. It must be concern of when you build the base of the party. Na obe peli daddy. Now I shall say promise me basic factory. Do you want to tell me say you lead down your president, Anna? What are the organizations that you're going to put down in the party to make sure that the party will work for you to become the president that you are talking about? For Yankani say, Bosha ahead there. Bosha Utino Wasuma ahead there. No, many of them are just an empty promises. Just say the Muhammad Ghana for ya. Many of the promises are sweet. Honey promises. Sugar promises, they are always empty barrels. And kontomponi in trofo or can semna, he does not care. And contemporary, he will close his eyes and he will lie completely to you just to make you feel, say, you have to do something for him. Etibe matnase, Matia Dr. Bomiani campaign message or the nam. Matia Kennedy upon a campaign message or nam. Kwabena Japan Matia campaign message. Ya adutri Matia Bra Champo Matia. Nipo kita was campaign message Kennedy Japan. Any part of the message or the number and make sense. Canada, Japan, any Isaac entry. They are the senseless campaign promises are Mate up to now. Because soon to me can't tell me as me mean too quiet that because you don't know me. Evans, I'm on for yeah. Evans, so what you? Mean too quiet that and into America sasa. Well, that is it. Mean too quick cover me nimu yase. Me sorry ye. Mitimakura ase. Mitimakura ase. Ena me di mi banchi. Awa mitimabobwa nwe. Mi yumi bonto ye meniada aja medekasama Kennedy. Meniada jokura. Papa ni campaign message. Or when some ek and some phone or kafa party no, odi party na tem, and that is not the good character of a political of a leader of a party. Now, ude yen chance na yembo jangum. Na yemi de se yura na nado danko kufu da babonten. However, can it say the power of 2028 general election, the winner, AMPP, yen ebe winne. Now, some more can say. The campaign of 2028, it will base on J. Kufuor and Nanado Danko Akufuado, Omu Nyuma, Omu Yeye. And that is it. Who untimin kese yam pipini, who bedi party anim, but you are not going to campaign on the work, Juma, Yura Baomi, Yura Nanado, and Yura J. Kufuor Yeye. And this also be the party anim. Now one support unjin tum senanado any J. Kufuor omuye juma na mon kwame nkro na ye juma dia ene masatwe ho na yenko yanim na yabre. Temiye pa. Se wo se wo be di MPP anim. Na mom no hunu se nanado anya juma. J. Kufuor anya juma. Na who believe say Kwame Nkrumah mom na ye adwuma dia ene masa the MPP is not for you. You need to lead a different party. A bit is CPP, a bit is NDC, a bit is wine party bempo. Are you crowd furnace and Shada crowd come from mount? Because Shada too believes in human capital. Enti papa na dia wayira na yenti na nando na asemo yo kan ye na ento aso.
MPP are buying the year when the president for president. Where you move here with it? Then also, there's a my year and the business about 2020. Yeah!
Yes, and the Ohorono. You know, who the Ecoso under Mahama leadership. And so MPP delegate. Now, oh, probably to do part in any year. I was saying you be and now me no kasai otimi jina. No can and did him Mahama nim no catches papa. You are making a mistake. You are not working. Oh say your mind no. Then you be also no this is there. On kasam fa Mahama who be adanya usuro ebe we ni achina tum. Na sa nipa no. Ukoto abama no. Na 2028 through. No kujina campaign platform asem ben na obeka amagana fo ato abama no. Tibiye pa. Nipa no so ntumi kan Mahama ho asem na Mahama na ye the president ene. Ai galam say ene aye wars. Notwithstanding dollar no ekobe 16 ene. Okwa bochi ho a 15-16 obenya to. Na sa nipa no also obedi MPP anim, but on need the courage to criticize John Mahama. Now, what is the dear no babe diamo catch them? What would he do? What can he do for you? On to be carry campaign ben or only campaign message because no milivuni na nando ni je kufo adwuma omoaye. And dear no babeka, I'm the new god of Ghana. I na nkrofo bi so agiatum. Ye o say ken. Hey, now there I thank God say Kennedy and Koji send him go as an MPP for. You Ghana for omunim yodum yopa. So wo say wo pese yodum ma. Ghana for ye very good in yodum. Yes ye come for wasane come for a chacha. Enti ye yodum na utima ya ode. Na obo afen. Na onam. Na oji achia. Na obupa. Na osa. Ai, na ye twa hia wo ho. Na uyi sika. Na amanfo enjoy around you. Dano duru ho a, you will see what will happen to you. And I thank God said the MPP delegates will not be like that. Say yebe jai. Ama Kennedy. Akoji sebi anim guasie. I ense na emfata. Edi ama ye party no. Ama say because Ken was against Nanado. That's why he talks about it. Yes. Eye we asemna yewura. Nanado kan o hano. Eye between the line. Oye panino. Oye panyini. On to me cancer meaning atsa. Into your country also say, after we have choose our leader, then we will see how we are going to talk. Mimia idrusu be mwakwaba. Nanado say, he choose a leader ni we are. A honey be hunkwa be faswa. Get the message in the Babontain. Because Obi also believe neither in J. Kufuor on Nanado's policy, Nanado work, Nanado initiative, Nanado potential on Nanado expansive development agenda or the bag and also in Jintum. Now, Piso Medium MPP anima. Understand, say you have failed on arrival. Answer na obebano, no wa lusu. Answer na obebano, ulusu ya answer na oba. Na aja stekanum kom de won. Stekanum kom de won. Ai abwa paponom kom de won. Eye wona ma abwa papoko share Ghana gas. Why employ one single person in Ghana gas? Into onu nipa bi otisa no. On to me meka asem papa bi emfa maba omia abra wo contest because osuro. Se wo beba abonten be didi na tem. Wo beba abonten be gu nanim ase. Ko papa wo topa no de ma ohiani kura ochina. Wo di be gina abonten e de ball ho safo hene. So many of these guys who so mudi kenachi no. E come de won. Ayin akwabi oti a otwere say you be kona ye mane 100 Ghana bi 200 Ghana bi anana ni age na o de sa. Yeah, Miriam Samuel Akuno say Kennedy is the aid the camp of John Dead Goat Mahama. Yeah, he's working for the NDC. And they are clear. And the Kadun says Kennedy can never lead MPP. Miriam Parkes and Anando is a wise man. He speaks in parables. Yeah. Miriam Idris is a good evening, bro. You're welcome, my brother. It's not the you cannot think of leading MPP and at the same time without not recognizing Anado and J. Kufuor's hard work. Now, Abusia, me pese yen to aso yen kwe ni na Here videos are who kakra bi amede baye. Na ayasemo me I don't know which one I should pray first. But any can tio listen to the ball hair manner or mokasa makeni de Japan tia some kind.
It's about time. We need a pragmatic leader. Obedi enim. Now man fan into my pipe. If you are some more kind of make no because on the end and them. Because on no chance one who has CB said that ho. And also one who be now ultimate create not gym na no creative. This thing can be a money. And then they can't pay and may follow. Now he was talking about in Kransa maybe a monkeys in Gube Breno. And right away, yeah, he referring to Rwanda. Says some monkeys here number it's money. A tourist attraction. We need a pragmatic leader who can.
But I wouldn't say the fact will be one side and interest and necessarily because
this is why and then 100% I support what you just said. The fact is so be idea that doesn't make him say so bad leader. But we've been giving chances upon chances upon chances, and nobody is able to do it. Now he said, let's give him that chance and do it.
Okay.
What I said, it's about time, man. Let's try a businessman. From Kwame Nkrumah, Pennsylvania, any businessman Bianco, Jubilee House. Until let's give him that chance. Or no challenging who say, Ghana for son, we have 4 years, so I'm on and he know he's going to deliver.
Tell me yo, and he's so taken in Japan, Nipa way out cough, a vim lady was so kasama na. It's not because Kennedy Japan has any young can say any young can say leadership quality be or be provided at the Papa Bidiamagana. That be a co admit or say try, try dear bay. Hey. About 35 million people or more brabon I'll say try and error. Hear me yo. Also Mosha say no monkey can come sem no na uja or more. They will talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. But Osha says na oh yeah, oh digest what they are saying now. Then they will shift to another corner. Obi I see into abamano because on nama who says that was where can be money. Who don't know that investing makes you become rich? Is it because Kennedy Japan see to me the bank here eternal and in the man may business may president of the republic? Is it because Kennedy Japan knows says I may build a steel plant or Ghana many scan and until man may be a president of the republic? This is not the way that it goes. And in fact, this guy has admit said the Okano on one case was here no. Was saying on the Okanti now he's relying on what? Man a chance, man obi onye academic, man a chance. Bra, Ghana, enye an isola, enye Icelando. It is part of the global world. And the global world, no, yeah, the intellectual and the manage because enye sekai abe kotokro. Any sekambo and yedi and no and the mechanical farming. So you need people who can sit down and bring in investment. Kennedy Japan can be really good as tourist minister or agric minister. Se na ye Canada. Well, be obey to me a Juma. Because Ken is a therapy economist. But I can't debate to a Juba year. And they say he can be a tourist minister or a Greek minister or trade and industry. Because he can put his business partner to make deals. But that will not make him the right person to lead the party globally. Any year. And no one said watching home. Said that bio, and you say bio quality be one more. Number no a businessman for the first time we should give chance to businessmen. You see your end. Imame will smooth and wakwa papa yentoado.
Some I can say, Ken, your man of Quanya, have first 4 years now. Because so he wants who say if you know Ken, he like challenge. And the way people are doubting so John and more to me, you know. Some profound, that's what they like.
So prove you wrong that he can deliver.
That's
okay.
June. That's their behavior. Big time, Number Umia has the opportunity to go out there to apologize.
You they say that Baba is superstitious. You can't say. Say Kennedy when you were June. And the June for the like challenge. And this anne tell ya yen to a pen crofo. TV Paul. Yen to Obama Kennedy Japan man may the leader of MPP. Because Onono Kennedy Japan no. Or ye nipa bia won in June for no they like challenge. And yen to bro. Okita pen ni paper. Okita pen ni paper and okasa yo. We otimini onima kenkan ni matwere. But look at what is coming out of his mouth. Look at what is coming out of his mouth. Nonsensical statement. Ento aba because of a challenge. Are you normal? Are you normal in your brain? Why do you know? I don't know that utino coconut red dahano. Yeah, Jumade. So see ento aba bi identity of a challenge on abrabom. And that is the quality of a leader. Hey, thank
you, Tono. The first day they mount stage, can Kasana some of kind say, by no minimum say, thank you, a chopper. Now, if Oba and I had different into on there, no better now, Kasa or best say, Australia delegate for you, and son no can back continue on the message, Odika polling station, party executive. Constituency executive or the chopper but at the end, thank you. Now you got it.
It's late.
It's a way overdue. They say, they feel like say, okay, one will say campaign in Koye, it will be true for say Nadia. Okay, because and a chopper crab will be a patch on. Would they go to your contest? Or say, ba my banner dear, say maybe a pamuchel, on casa be pamuchel. Pamuchel, you and who?
Wow,
And now, so Obia beto about men case, aqua will do my chintin amonto mame. But the amon shall me by Umiana monto mame. Right then, what's that betrayal supporters?
Oh, come on. I was saying, in the video, no, Emahi. First of all, Dr. Bawumia Chopper no pie, it was due to, but it's not because Dr. Bawumia made any mistake. Munipa na mudi na chiwa siya mwiwe X no. Ono ne muna muni majuma muye ne grand wama papa na ngwene. Muna muye nkwasi juma di tia Dr. Bawumia on the ground. Muna mu groups mu sha asiye sendi sika koma Ghana for se mo nkoto aba. And in any case, Doctor did not fear one fairy. Nanado am fairy na mamuo. Ninya wersum ni mwakwaba. Nanado am fairy na mamuo. Disaster na beto nanado. Ewo ne bra na odi na akonya. Enti a chao panokurano. It was not needed. It was not actually needed. Answer 2024 January. MPP are buying Eba Befri Ghana Konya Sono. Now the economy was bouncing back due to a Juma Omoye. In the Chopano, it was not even needed. Say, oh dear, no be guarantee Abijana catch say, Dr. Bawumia, a chow at the wrong time. Hey, she said, Aqua to say, the whole government of Nanado, no, Nipa na esi ni council. Any Dr. Bawumia. Now say you want to admit to say Papa we a vice president been see that. Vice president here, the governance of his boss no is in a council. Look at this stupidness. Nipa we no ene kasa edema Kennedy Japan. They don't make sense. Because so your party neighbor, he will never say what this guy was saying. Because Doctor was just a vice president. He was able to achieve a lot of initiatives, but that does not make him responsible for the governance. under Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia. Dr. Kamamoti Asye say it is on the behalf of the Kasadiama party, no. It's the party na naimu no jina at their party. Now you got the audacity. More I was saying, come on, MPP phone in that show. And then kwasi Jumani and kwasi campaign amoye. Eya nama hiti, nama matubi amamo. Eya nama hiti, nama tubi amamo. Mon kwasi Juma amoye in the ground, so no. Mo de say papa ni campaign. Mo de go papa ni mase. Mon sema mo kan ye. Mo de go party na ni mase. Eye mumbom na o say nka mo was sense of Mercia, nkamo mra bonte meka nkyere MPP fo mpanyimfo se ma yaye bone ye tuatua sika ma amanfo se ma mu mpia bonten enkonkoto aba na o se nkamo meka se eye mu na mo ka kyere MPP fo se ma mo nkoto aba because Bawumia wi ni awie omoko MP NDC fo bekum won mo mra meka sa asem no na oto obeto ayampia ye nto aso ne nko ye ne ntie nsem no na abusia. For the first time in history, Canada Japan yere amount platforms a washa ase awokasa. Yen digest the okaye. Me say, omo blackmail the MPP delegates. It is scamming. They are scamming the MPP delegates. Yeah, Mr. Wilson, me, I'm with you. Me, Dr. Bawumia was not even supposed to apologize to anybody. For what reason? To me, my point of view, it was needless to apologize to the delegates because say yankwa ankoto aba eye nyina na yampi ankoto aba. Regional secretaries ahodo constituency hwan ya munya bibi free party no ma mutumi trase e ka kire mu nuanom se muanya hwe wo party no ane yokofo se ye chiche cars de ma mo se momfanya adwuma na muntua kana momfa no mo na wo se mompa nkrofo achenye Dr. Bawumia mo na Dr. Bawumia edi sika bere mo se momfanye campaign mudi sika na momfanye campaign no mo na wo se momra bonteme pa achew mo asante mo Dr. Bawumia de ntade bere mo se mo nchiche emfama amanfo na mo anchiche na mo di gu dan mu mamfanye de wo se monye no eye mummum na wo se nka momra me pa achew enye Dr. Bawumia. But he has taken the responsibility because a leader people got the audacity to come out and say nema ense dem fata yankwen nkonko tie Canada Japan na yede nsem okai momenti
Libya ne factory wasi wanyini o kofie or 95 years. Now I Ghana for 350 young men and women are only here on the factory. And will be back at honorable say, Indian means war. Now all pound Ghana phoning in our upper field is the factory own maybe. Honorable say, I call say, Christine Tinkola 350 or moon in a park nephew. Anyway, young one boy, nothing in Benya, any Indian, and Snassi, near any factory. Any a day, and Pola 350 or Munina, so I and you are anticipating. So often you have a cobra, what if you have a house? 80 maybe say. I decided, and I'm dinner. Said Mr. Mama, young consider Honorable Kennedy, agyapong. Abian say, MPP for and yen I did to me no Emma, a Ghana for and I did to me Emma. Yen ye nipa ba na ya koto sa nipa na ama Ghana for na Ghana for di ni tuma na omo di tumi no ama wo fa ba bia obi ase mo fa Honorable Kennedy mra eda no me fa go yeah, me pesa me tie edia koso me fa boat no o say na me share that the politics e bai me nkofo bebre nim nti ya me tie enkomo no omo nim nipa ame obia na obi obo a edo a ode ka honorable ken asem no enso ye mu ne da o bi efise o se bi busa ba ko se na unim no enso ade na wo didie wo ni musa o se de waye bi pen eni ye gidi se obetumi aye na se ade en wo ye o se papa yi o ye MP enso enuma ene nkofo a wafa wo nkofo hospital bills a o tia nkofo adoya a o ye enti minim se de won ne ketwa a to hweso yie ono na ye de kese e man me besrem chairman ka asemi wo se ye frɛ no ennoboa me doboa wa na wo so wa da aboa me memma eye ma o me ye nan enti emma ayi yo ehia me yi pa because me ma enyina o benyi ada ti se yen ayo ha nyina enti me pese ka obehu de oba bia nanka ono ankasa so ewo ede ne ho ono ankasa so ewo ne so ene ne de ebi se ekura oba ekura efie ni nyina enti ewie ma de segen se momoa me na me so memoa momo me chidom yen chemba honorable king na enom se Ghana for so ena di tumi no emanti da bia me se ye goto aba ye mu sa ye ho question ba aso ni pe ya me goto amani me de ni kontre Ghana for a omo pe no ana aso ni pe ya me goto aba na mano me goto ne ma Ghana for a omo beto ana ese upra power ena upra bibia
abujanfo maami we nsem o kan ye mesrew asem bi a wafa afiri ma eto aso mu no twe no comment section ho na men kan tio maami ne nsem o kan ye se unya a message bi a odwene se eye political message a eto aso I na meno suntia e wo se yen to aba makene Japan mra medi MPP presidential candidate me se wa atwe no comment section ho no mama because me there I found to say everything was about selfishness. Asama ma make kan to me no it is about greediness. To me, it is about selfishness. And as Ajman said, Ken is not a presidential material, period. The family is very greedy family. Ibrahim Ahama has employed more than Ken. Should we give Africa to Dongote, empty people camp? Hey, maybe I was saying me, but it makes sense. I was informing you. Or say she's not the one coming to lead Ghana. It is Ken. So you have admitted some ameno make empty message. Okay. So I don't know. And I'll say message, the name near empty there. I will play the video to you where Canada Japan is saying the same thing. As a campaign message to lead the party. Now, me mama ma se men kan kire mami we say o se ema ho hia ema very important in our society me gitum Ghana fo nyina gitum but mama ma se men kan kire o say asem no kan e empty because so gitum say ema ho hia de a ene ka kire okunu say eya onya ntobo ase mfa ma no ema ni di ma na tem kwanya ofa so to ema ho pen no eya na nsem fata na ya ma me ba ko so frɛ ne ma me ama biem o se mi misa o se uto ken yere no uto so sei Ghana fo nyawa ken yere no Utoso saying. Now, in any case, let's come back to the studio. Miriam Samorokuno said, there is nothing tangible in her speech. Empty ballots makes the most noise. Now, me Vivian Kuma me makwa pa. Aso mami kan ye, nyansa nim. Nyansa bi nim. Enye a motivational speech bi. Ena enye encouragement bi. It is about greediness. Se Canada Japan invest in Sika. At the Ghana for my year Juma. Di won some faswo. And for that reason, Tino, Yen Twaba, Mfama Ken, no may the leader of MPP party. Bra, we are talking about MPP. We are not talking about businessman being a profit or making. But look at the message that they are giving to you. Samira Bawomiaso microphone muno kasa. She says political things. Bilateral agreements and this for ya a sonem faswo. Management of the Ghana economy and this for ye. How we can put things in line ebe benefit every Ghanaian. And then a Samira Bawomiaka wasem. You say, Bema bi wakona nimbiano. Or ba papa bita na chi wo fie. Bajo mutemi yepa. Yesi bema papa bi wakona nimbiano or ba papa bita na chi. Maame no kasa ye no. I'm not saying say maame no oye maame boni o da bi oye very nice woman ne ho efe pa. Menene ni asem. But she's not a political figure. Onye ne ho te sell odi na mahama on tran chain because in some na wo kano ye betima ponchi mu hose ama ukuru ne campaign na to nsuo mu dada on some na wo kano ye ponchi mu hose ukuru ne campaign e beto nsuo before we go for the polls. Miriam Samuel Okuno say like husband like wife. Idris will say empty camp is Ken's camp. Me question someone say, how do you understand a word first lady? Yeah. Mami Ama said the workers she's bragging of is not 350, but it is 34. SKB has said it on her show, on his show. And Ekono. Mami ni dintro. Papa nusu dintro. Omo achieve something in their personal life wa omo si nyina no so nkoto abamfa mo Dr. Bawumia achievement na si nyina so mfa nkoto aba no enye ne personal eye for the Ghanaian drone delivery system, a gold for oil policy, ban a purchasing gold purchasing program, Ghana ID card. Any sense, and your mama many in your son for so bad mo dear. More yamu campaign, it is about yourselves. Mutar, the battle is still the Lord. It is possible. Nana Akoma Amwa Nana Mwako say how many first ladies would Ken get if he becomes the president? Miriam Mama says Samira is a good politician who knows how to campaign. Even Ken can't challenge that. Thomas Prep, I say, please rise. Help me if someone does not believe in God. How can a pastor go to his house to pray for him every morning? Aha. Obi also on Yankupon. Aye. We are someone who couldn't say, but we are all the way, and it is always possible. It is possible. Inshallah. TMO. Samina Baumia ekita microphone or ye political speech. We talk about near Ghana for ye de ma won. And you be a koto company when you nisika and a campaign. It does not make sense. Ghana for me and in ho. MPP for me and in ho. Osia hini to a hen for. Mumaya mayan ho. Now crofo way. They are just scamming us. They are scamming us. A scamming kwa. There is no message in whatever this man is saying. Now, yanto asune nkoti another scamming adie bi abeto abonten. Papa ne nam eno kita forms say amanfo mfere obemo mo adwuma tie.
Sika 70 you lose it. Me no social contract. Sign. Canada Japan so to amano. Enye nipa 10 one na ye dwuma ye. Obi aye dwuma ye. Obi beka just so friend nipa 10. Me dey say obi fill the forms. Eba
Tie ni ye pa o. Papa wo person to ayampi amayura ba wo mi a wa promise 10 government appointment in every constituency. Tie ni ye o. Dr. Baumia say 10 appointment in every constituency. Government appointment. Papa will say yemfa factory, potential factory worker. Papa will. This man don't understand amplification of human resources. 10 appointment you Dr. Baumia ka you know. Oma constituency ba ebia 10 CEOs. Do you know how many people every CEO can employ from his constituency to work with? Can Japan tell you? On to me, you be M5 the fourth apapa bi ma. Ade bi a superior than what Dr. Baumia is saying. Enti the ode ba ne say, mun sign me ni mo contract say me don be call me steel factory ho. How ma kohua na de na ye na na ma nipa yare na ma wu ntem na ma for so bomb nsam me baby ameti kura ameti so about 200 kilometers far from here was still factory bit to say kuro every year bia about 250 people die because of cancer mpese me bo kuro no dini e fro kuro no Taranto Ghana for mo area hanim Taranto the afibia nipa 250 enewu because of steel factory, yes, ho. A cancer, what them call cancer factory power. Now, I am say Kennedy wants to blackmail people with this nonsense. Say, wa unim sa asema wo kan ye ntro. Na utimi kata wani edi ntro e de kire Ghana for. Unim sa asema wo kan ye ntro, betu utimi kata wani edi ntro de kire Ghana for. Momenti asema papa ikan.
Phones we always a minister, a chief executives, DCs and MCs, mobile, for sign. Who stand say, one for party for a board charger, may
Now, Pacho Mimisa say, Papa way, Ghana gas or people for the dozen or four more ajuma momentuado.
I didn't get and I'm here a shy and my position. As when the cultural motion party for Mumian party for Kakana a year being there be on also no understand Canada Japan Casado or Senate party no me and the party as they say so yes it's a Ashanti region businessmen over now and person MPPD
Master Obwa I did the job okay a wow personal issue said yamfa government contract in Yamau I and a million Evans a country I say papa ne friend Mr. Tefa ne kokan obabi say na nando say my father government contract na yam fani nyina mfama MPP for enye sa e bet say the MPP for nko na edidi e wo man that is what making the Japan started saying say MPP is neglecting MPP supporters enye no kore e yo no ankasa ne personal issues because contract e wo fi onye opeso yam fani nyina ama no contract e wo aban mu yam fani nyina ama no yam farmer nti papa no say ɔte a property ɛne ne yɛ nnɛ nti sɛ yɛwɔ opposition a we are in opposition because of Thomas Mafo ma tepa why sɛ me nso meyɛ campaign ama Dr. Bawumia ana wonya nte aseɛ I'm seriously campaigning for Dr. Bawumia asema me bisa ne sɛ asema na make say Dr. Tefa na ba bontene sɛ na nando sɛ mayam fa contract ni nyina ma nipa baako it was referred to Kennedy Agyapong because no person onya contract ɛwɔ man no mu nyina ɛnam sɛ yamfa ma ne ntino akwa no si wadwa ɛne ne enne ɛna ɔnam so kɔyɛ campaign bɔne ɛde TMPP foɔ ɔno a ɔkɔkuma ase ɔse ba omi anwe ne awie mamu mpia bɔnten jisika hyɛ ɔbɔtɔm upia NDC foɔ no betumi aku because NDC foɔ abato we deɛ ɔmo ba ɔmo di ntuo ne sekan na ɛba abeto papa we ya na di saa bɔne no enti sɛ yɛte opposition a yɛte opposition because of you na Jones sabe say mimi say what about I say what about Kennedy Agyapong I say let Kennedy Agyapong check Asin Central any part of those say no more juma upon all the contract and nsakaye because your papa me say mfa home ma o na Ghana for ni nya wa kwa ebe fa so ebe ye wo no you will regret Where mfa home ma o mfa home makura mfa home makura na manfo nya ombetwa ball pa because okasa host wom yenimu ye yenimu sunu ban yes me even senator obekasa for Mr. Tefa a statement to make here no enti papa na ko gina we di ntro kire MPP for scam o mo so mo nto aba ma o mo no be ma o mo adwuma ntro na ada oboa oni adwuma bia na no so ye TS wo ko gina bi so wato 400 acres of land another scamming or they per vote we have a video
Full East, but I left everything to come and meet them to assure you that this project, this is the smallest, because what we need about 40,000 acres for the ethanol, and the good thing they were asking for water. Then I told them we have a dam here,
You have a river.
yeah, and we'll treat it because as for health, should make sure everything is hygienic. You just don't come up with inferior stuff. No. So it should be rest assured. I don't like litigation that I start today and tomorrow you come and tell me. You know, I spoke to Akwesi Alaji. He showed me a land that I was buying. But later on, I saw some group on it. I don't want that thing to happen again. You know, that's why I brought them here, for you to see that whatever I say, I mean it. And leave the rest to me. Once we have the land, we'll give them 100 acres. 100 acres, I'll pay for it for them to sell. The rest, they are going to use it for the ethanol and starch plant. That is also a different group from Turkey and Dubai. I'll bring them. Yeah. So the first thing, I want to do something for Central Region. So you should have that idea. Right. Assuring them.
Think I'm a president. 2029.
enti minya bema uti asema ekoso wo ya it is clear say we setting agenda nkwa setting kakraka pa India for no mba be yo mo adwuma omba be si omo company India for yi ene ba be si omo company what Kennedy Agyapong will do and say bia he will be ye can't be hiding of name also Ghana mamu ye foreigner papa we what the presidency man obeton Ghana at discussion bottom. Thomas Pepra say, so if you help so many people in your constituency, how come MPP lost your own constituency? Please give us a break. Tebiyepa. And India for and our people be a more juma. And the Canada Japan, hire ni dini, hediama nkrofo way, na wenya assassin at the cheaper price the amomo. Na yenyina yehwe. Says asasi way yɛbɛyɛ development no wɔ so na Ghana for ma ɛbɛnya adwuma yɛ ken company deɛ wobɛtumi abie the whole Ghana kuro bi akɔso na kɔbie company ɛbɛma wo sika sɛm akɔsoro ɛbɛma wo abrabɔ mu wadi yie ɛbɛma amanfoɔ ahu how mugu you are in business, but that does not make you the leader of the MPP. And remember, so if you were able to convince 1.7 million people not to go and vote, somebody was able to convince 4-point-something million to go out there and vote. So do your calculation well. Do you want to be in opposition forever? Or you allow Dr. Bawumia to go so that in future we can think about you? Said Joe Biden, yeah, na. Pachote miyepa. Me say, said ye wu to me jina ho. A convince 1.7 million people. Amo mwanko anko tuaba. Saansu na nipa fufuro bisu timi convince nipa 4-point-something million. Emo mupi abonten ekotuaba. Enti se 1.7 na beba kai hu se obi nso of 4-point-something na ono so no ebetu make a decision on them. And to make a good choice. Either you allow Dr. Bawumia to go so that after him you can come. Said there by the ma Obama call ye and Sana Obano. That will make sense. But sa setting way sa see I was say auto company na oba be and wine and then Troni and Numu Jane ma toy 1,000 acre of land, 40 acre of land or ha, be a company way or ha. It does not make you a leader of the party. What the MPP wants to hear and say, Obia obedi party nanim. Now what build the foundations of the party. Nama party na say jina na nine so. Obi okasa chere party na okachire party for na say weni. And I mean be my party na jina na nine so. And yeah my personal achievement. Ma be a company, ma to company, me to fish ton, me ton tilapia ton, me ye atelier, me ye fork. That is not the meaning for you to become the president. Face off channel me am akwaba. Enye no na MPP for the jina so akwa yi opi. Enye no enna sabio ye di ko jina so yi obi so medi party nanim. Ye be Dr. Bawumia. The party will vote for Dr. Bawumia. Now the woman say she yi Dr. Bawumia wia e was second in Japan. Home free atwede no pampam na ote no metra form. Non tiasie na Dr. Bawumia win an election peacefully. Abato na ekoto no obelusu olusu wia onte ne ho ase. No nkasa nkyere ne nkrofo na omoye lose bonus omutuetua sika se manfo nkoto aba no nkasa nkyere wo na omontrase na omonte ase MPP fo nkoto aba MPP fo nyina mpie nkoto aba Dr. Yeni de ni wi a Ken opese omra we will all support you to come and lead the party. And the Dusty Mia akonta panyini unyante nema bi ase mansuro me I will call home mefrefie I have to explain some things because nema na papa ne kano people has not actually understand what he means. Minim de ekoso adam so ne mpoaso ne tan anonom ne area minim de eko I know everything but ye be adwuma wo ho Andy e be adwuma pa because some nkoto aba mfama Dr. Bawumia on ebetumi de oman no any party no akogina pa akoba bi papa abusianfo yenko yanim na yento aso na this time Samotia Kevin Taylor Shase said the party he controls MPP. Ebiana Montiasia. The Aquani say Kevin Taylor a criminal. The entire criminal and say, oh no, any share chida or 10 cents of this, 10 cents of this, 10 cents of this, 10 cents of that. Any strategy. So odin tokwa ebeba MPP party num. MPP ni ba bia ni ho a onya adaje kotena ba bi se kene Japan ne ho bone nie da bi. MPP ni ba bia na okugina bi se bra champon ne ho bone nie da bi. MPP ni ba bia na kotena ba bi aka se sabio. Ya wadu twim ne ho bone nie. Kevin Taylor. Kevin Taylor ne share chira o yes adwuma because we believe say there was some quick tempers binum e wo party ne ma saa de saa ne ba abontena na o mo adwa na o mo ko in the party ebi ne Canada Japan ebi ne bra champon ya wadu trim there he managed it well. Kwabena Japan managing it well. Canada Japan got angry. But Champon, we don't know what he wants to say. But the person can Ghana for you until Mohwasi say, especially the MPP for others working camp, or Bra Champon camp, or Duchim camp, or Kwabena Japan camp, and our Dr. Baumia camp. That 10 cents, it is a production from Kevin Taylor. Richard Apio said, I don't understand why Canada Japan won. What can Japan want? To become a president. Has he forgotten that he said he doesn't want to become a president? I remember saying a president I go chop. What can he pa? I see we are connected. Mon connected. Mon connected. I'm Boisufo. Me bien sem Boisufo mo hoye pa. Abuso tie me ye pa. Ene ending no and the Dusty Junior. Tie me ye pa. Kevin Taylor na church Mimiake Parker said the baller bird has already said he will destroy MPP. Yes, and that is what he's doing. Into your kosha chire now what 10 cents of this, 10 cents of that, 10 cents into your more quick temper. Omo hu saade na omo adwa na afei na den tokwa ene niema hodo aba patrum. Yentie ya wadu trim asema okaye concerning the 10 cents of Yao Adutrim. Yentie. Very intelligent response. Yentie.
10 cents of Aduchum.
Oh, send it, Minia. I'm on some doing your bemwa. Near the capitals one. Yeah, also Honda aircraft, the capitals with the show con, Timidia, the man hammer. Minia.
Bawati.
Oh, man, so be catch them is saying, but Midia, the man hammer cry.
No, Uti.
Debbie, Minia, who do live me? I would say. Bonkoko. And near my dear man. A chinano pa. We need the obedi. On nothing, my major.
Okay.
And Crawford, war abrabubi moi. And near my ding, ama home. And tea, yen, we has a try yampi and yen no more show. And till the drew a no more bofu. Or more bofu, and to cast a back cry and true. Or no near my old dream home, near being at high canoe. What was the year, dear? We need baby. Obejina daachin. We need baby and the bearco. Ye baby school. If you cry free senior high school, be scored be faka cry why then. Aye dear mama.
Okay.
I don't know dream home.
And yet,
That's the entire crystal by. We are bonny on the bonature. Enti say and yet bonny in nipa ya say nka crystal amu. Enti say crystal be wuna say
waji ya.
Me bonny nyina nyame apepa. Enti enya dia me man ha me cry. Nyame apepa me bonny na da Roma. Ono amewudi ene nka mo sense anka de me ko ba bi pa. Na nyame abewu a
ase wo hu. Enti ya wadu trim there watimi manage no wa mana nkiki no because a crazy NDC for a yes, I no. And I can tell an a church. Ono a mitresi 5 ba kubi. E kuyima me wa America. Baby akwana tena when e kuyima me. Say one say 5 bi obe top on tena. Yetimi de system bi etresi free de. Etresi who the originator baby free the first person opposed to ye. Kevin Taylor opposed to through WhatsApp. Ono na share through this ankwasi asem no. But ye the Yankopon say ya wadu trim. Etimi manage the answers kama. Na tibra champion so the okay. Wadja
in my 10 cents. A majority of which I have not committed. About the 10, about 8 of them I don't know anything about. I read them for the first time. If you want to talk about my 10 cents, you have to say things that I have done. Now, Madam Pastor may kaya me say yes, my libi. But you cannot write things that I don't know anything about. The 2 that I saw on there are also not fatal. If these are my sins, I can assure you I'll go to heaven. They are not bad at all. But these are political propaganda leaflets, and we should consider them as such. I mean, you see these things, you laugh, and then you press on with your life. You don't have to pay any serious. Then I've seen other people's sins. Then you can only look at it once. I've seen one, another. They hit Kennedy 10, and they hit DMB with 16. And yesterday I hear Educhum has gone to say that Obiang Kaneboni, so they are going to give you 20. So I'm happy with what I got.
Of making a fun. But what I want to make out of this and say, Mesrewa, don't take this thing serious. A Kevin Taylor and a Shechira or create distance just to make sure say people will fight in the MPP. And that is all what he wants. And we make ourselves ready. Say, and this will find a way, some means trying to destroy the peace and the stability in the party. Samoka se kwa sempanyi ne koye am so koye 31st July. Samoka ya ababra chempon. Se bra chempon 31st July bi. Or yeah, I think 31st September bi. You nim se calendar me any 31st. But he was able to make something feel like 31st. That is what he does. Ono na yes ane mano. So abusiamfo na de e wo ho e na no ma bi phone lines na tum. Utumi frɛ na wachire wadwen. Yeah, also to me for now watch the wadring at the actually.
Send your message some party. We give them more siho. We talkers, pickups. We Kasama MPP. We charge me treason. Treason. No money is more than treason. No money. I did all the saying upon the image and I'm no pura make continue. Be free. It is a some party bedroom say. Then never swim in who see you semi pit. Nessa Muya Mabura, why you also mabro? If you say also some party. It drew baby and what's that? You are here our party more. If I walk of power be about say your godfather or no way you say you're trouble now that what you are. The mommy and Papa and what can it be Japan? Near my own message say. Near my own message say. Some party.
Bob say.
Patch of a part also.
You're the Yamia Semehoye. No,
Metiopa.
Canada Japan or say, you have almost very forms, no? Forms no almost free, you didn't answer anything.
As someone I'm doing one minute, I say offer.
Because who free from saying, so who say, who trust who say, it was no moon or him say, what to be winning now.
So no what the echo grounds. I will say,
say who say anya dia obe wini. O so checking on here. Now start checking out dream not dream one check him share. Because they all no. So say air time. I have by force. Chinchilla minutes since we choose me.
Yeah.
Or Brekuna Ukrano or some Fatakwa say obey president of Ghana. I say, yeah, the Paubian Papa, the man, I'm an apple Pahudia, and no problem. Now they're gonna avoid the president. The Pafotan time in the new one September was already the president. As a guy for you, Sir Davis, let's over the year. Yampobia, Robert Transfer Castle, where you say to me, baby, say, that be. Because to say, I see a young and need to say about Miana Obedi mine or mine so. And there will be a good come out Jew in a seven bidi or mine so. Who say we are Miss Sandy, baby, a brown, another, a call a Kumasano. Who's a quabi foot to do? I could do it's our friend saying.
Yes, it's a friend say wine show, so wine show. I think it's show Kenya. Yeah. Oh, you're very stupid guy.
No, who know the your first can tell a John. Over castle obediently clamine. I can't command the best sort of con, then quiet clamine. It is a gun for a delegate, so for the year, ye produce baby or mouse. No, be other castle, they will scam. Sabi, Sicano, or Far show be our Ghana. The Sicano, or Far show be our Ghana. And that's only a corner one for more room was up with 7,000 one more made you my other big shop.
Yeah.
Oh, to be man can afford man yet. It's all come to now. I'm some quality. Let us offer.
Me down so as a pa.
Bye.
Yeah, bra panyin samoro kuno e na afre no ai. O se ken de nkrofo no so afọ mo adwuma no. Ono na enye omo so mfaso. Enti ene nye reasons I na me so nte was Ghana for nkoto abama no. Na omra medi MPP party na nim. And the Dusty. Oh, the family number why they tebe kasa back door. I will call you later. I was for phone last near be them. So to me, friend, now watch the wadring. Hey. Pronto. Hello.
Yeah, right.
Aja, it is saying.
Open be prime.
Ethiopia.
Yeah, born the cash, born the record, Yakuma. Born the record, the Yakuma Cray Ash. Who are walking canoe. Me can cry and boy. My dear prayer, if you pass 17, ever pray presidential. Yeah, who will you?
Dabi.
Yeah, who will you? Won't la 2023 by anyway. No, that's the walking party in boom. Nipa 17, I pray, and so yeah, who say?
Omo peacefully. Omo to say fiasem.
Peacefully. Yeah, peacefully. Won't who Yamini, won't pass it, Unyamini, not so for Tingaminium, then I'm a straight platform to the Mugilao. I dare Muguman 1 month, I saw for Mugum 1 month. Nipa also Yamini to Muyani Piam Cobon Pie. More program, more of a satire, more to Yamium. One and Corporan can all constituency Lucy.
That is the question.
Are they?
Obi awatra konya so.
How many years the MP? One kwan akoye MP. Who feel so president went me and win the constituency. One more standing in your beer constituency winning. One point, what boy ni pa boa ka o free open party ni LUC. What thing you who ye bi nyansa e na buja na abana mountain e maka ni di ntiase. Ye bi nyansa ba wo aboa party ni ba umia. Wo aboa party ba umia. Ye call court. How many months and ba umia gina ni na so. Ye call court na we. Abo party ni chairman when my boy party abo no matowe azuma ko be sinu nya na didu atem would you be at them? What the MP before and Quasiapo? Walk at a Quasiapo, no be John Quasiapo, most of them. Obio John said, who party a Jimmy for Kofoka on a Nakuado, a soft for penny for which made Jina come MP before you know who said, and cooperate Jimmy that MP before. Jesus. Yeah, Jimmy for. And then you Jimmy for and Trabamo.
Medasipa Mia, Yamenka.
Yeah, Jimmy for no so boy and them.
Aye, Medasipa. Yebra Panin so and a fray. Aye. And then I said, I'm free. I'm set about Kruma because there was a direct call. I was your phone last year, be at the Musu to me for the package. Ken, 24 years as an MP, we still lost his seat because he gave it away. I said, Sabena, at your money, Kuno, at your money party, no, now Banimu. Yamame Estan so after so men freno. Hello.
Mr. Mafu Madre.
Yeah, more. I'm on to say.
Yes, what no.
Hey, Nadia,
what?
Nadia, so when you be over here, near come,
Oh, me relax it. Baby, my coach here over fasting to me relax it.
Okay, cool.
It's phone
Phone you also.
You. Obia buy your back candidate, come on my idea. When the church say Ghana, nipa do Ghana pa, Obia pese Ghana bese because one more munum nyansa no na ka Ghana ko western ko mope because for the past 8 months ama basum ye hunu hwe enti ye papa kan ye pese woja entro ni die enough is enough adada no na one more muti abrochire kwa no one more busa na one no the people na wo mo so mo fere no mo ye ordinary people na say otu anyi ahenfo no de nkrata na ma wo
I'm so an delegate for Nashana or two near go money so.
Yo, and then a delegate for no bimbra me sama for me tie. Omon fan tag can ye babu chirachu. Ya bewe na chen wa ha. Obi kase adia we na chen so what ya say.
Oh, say ya bebu empan kasa. Yeah.
Enti kan men that down kwala no men that delegate for no men that wo because omo pe samanfo tenemu amunkobu samahama say omo odi omo ba no omo free hen e bai because abrochira choku misamafo abrochira choku ama ye kura ye timo no ye pese ye befi so what dem pese me kire no
yes
eti wo ko that delegate ni no say ekwa beso e na wo befa e di na ba abrochira wo di ne befa ko fansuo so ana say wo di ne befa embassy na me said delegate before and say, Ken, is he not scared? Say, embassy for now will do a more corner. Omubabusa say, is it your political ambitions in dinner? Woman crofo will fail it from because no, you be too good at that. So what you say? Obi obaba platform you so obaba catch obi say, abrochien choku ye no obua. And then me sama fu bibia boa ye den. Yen kwa na ya we na atwe ha no munya nkomba me yakọ so what you say nkomba mo makọ ba wo wakọ fan krata e de dada na se nkura we fani out sa de a wo ka no e ye ntronko a papa wagu anim ase
bebere kwa
wagu anim ase jankola na wo dada wo because it's not gonna work na me appeal atre bawumia etitafo na omukofom koye adwuma ne se omfa de we ntudwa omonte de mahama eji wo ba o man mu no anytime the person so omode ko no se be ya adwuma omfa ntudwa omonte because it's not gonna work but
mpacho enye adwuma na odi omo organ person o dada so do mbeba buruchire so aka ho
ena me kano abrochire some na make because enye adwuma it is almost church mu back can you lower your this no put this thing on your ear. Some of that warm na much almost say. Or my mono, what me a juma. And then you know, no credit. So what I say, but who papa will would the agenda echo to war mutring. A better than a gun of phone cry and pen in Tamun Pesica. So what I say, if we are say a start free a chassis, young confirm free a way and bash us here. So, and then mumu panifoni bebre, mother down colana, mutana ebrene a year. Okujata brokwa, your friend says Sam George mo, wapa nanuya when yes, when this 6 months of crown koto, a can of the simple.
I think say 4x4, no?
4x4 a year.
Lancaster.
No, Lexus.
Yes.
So what I say when this 2 months to cry, etino, Sanema when no, Emma and Kurani Busom, who said, I must see a gun of one cry say. Delegates no see and he say NDC better than MPP. No, I will never buy that. MPP is the best party because omu boase and omu dia bibia. We are young now. City people see moja na yede ever because one shasi one yabutre ambo brano sam brano. One shas and 1 year but famon. It to me to a quick dead about a problem. It to me my won't cost chat here.
Yeah.
Because would the quick and near man I do a can I shall see all that dama Bruno. It made the appeal. So obia the best target delegates for no Philip from the say. And here Esther say it's not gonna work. Yeah, Juma, yeah, Tanabuchari Nachin, Omunya, rid of us. So what you say?
Yeah.
And I see and Katem say, ye percent Doctor Lajima Muduba, and to Yana, or Prediama and Mabrunda channel, and Wabina Yakutawa Brucha. It's an identity and a young kind of cram function, many bedin track on my day. So, some customer marina to my brucha, just a machawa. He made him throw and fan throw say, Chinchina Kotua Abafama Dr. Mahmoud Bamia, because he's full of richness and idea. Oh, but to me, they are bois and Mabuno at that. So what you say? And no one so na brofi be used na Kennedy no or parts as a power symptom. Prepare say, okay, I didn't know what the Muansa Kamubusa send a papa. To see a fire when you could do one year down and one baby to Abanama. Monkas Antrano. If we are some more being deceived, share common sense at the hot amount. One I be used to watching, one I be busa who said, if a pay can no correct. And now one of 4 wabro busum say how Obi what time in Mobile what 30 years on Ingrata.
Yeah.
30 years.
Yes.
You will be Holland. And I mean, what be so you care? A man from Kratano Mudi Juma. It's the Antina member, no, my bedin track or said the Kennedy can and no correct, and I no correct. Because minim dear may make her.
Win the war form, yeah.
Abrophonum, or more per se, see, I am the Donald Trump system no Mudiabano. And you know, almost per se, almost I almost bought a man for coffee. It doesn't matter to a bit the actual woman, no crab a catch room. Omuma won't na. It is a can. Any Kevin Taylor Jimmy Fono. Say Omuba Tanaho, no ma a TikTok so I'm a something times no ma begin to atch Ramodia. Onya you swagene. Ken, Unimunyansa Bisan who said, or Tana a parliament for how many years?
24 good years.
24 good years. Argentina 24 good years no monko ba bi ofri ni say nipa hin no to me resource wo mo nipa hin no to me guarantee say akra we brantie we kachini we me to me mobilize bi di sonatna that me ken manim bebanyam. Everything is about it is about ken. Or ye me monster and why no crab akukra nya den eni ni mu It's in we bema, upasa wo bo bra. Na wunya in future, papa. We are baba, we are rubber, we are awufo. Na mo pe no kure edie ene future video ama mo amho a. Wo hwe nipa no na nama wo to for 24 years. And son why then what make him move. So what I say, e de bia me se meka abre. Onyankopon wonim nipa dodo a oton wisdom de ma wom. Onim nipa dodo a otumi bless wom with wisdom. Enye nipa nyina enekuta obi wo kra wa wo hwe Ghana for ye mpanifo yi a omako school atitiri a omabo degree a bebre go parliament bebre professors. Just take a look at them. Show omu behavior, show omu demeanor. So what I say, school no dey wako. You say omu katwi kase bo omu say kaya ko adere dey wako na aka dey ka ho. So what I say,
yeah, menkai ben but I think say baby wo ho
sa. Baby wo ho twi kase bi wo ho sa. So what I say, enti no can free say wono ba no abedada mo a menua be ma menua ba wo ye delegate ni bisa say right from time ni nyina no te parliament no ade no wan ye saade we na wan boa ama momo no mabrabo ansim ye ni kro mu wo atendom pe no moko na mokobusa ne background. How did he help people, ordinary people? Na say you obi beto ne pharmaceutical company plot and what they be dada mo say me yesi ama yesi e be si ukwa nke show ma.
Yeah.
What you say? Yen we will continue to support Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia because of the richness and ideas of the media about man. And me in particular no me mentor propaganda na omo ne prem no unim se obetumi ayedibia kane wo ba wo beye e na wo ho no so wo ye manchirima no ya wa ya ma chiri ba bi no be ba be di ho adanse aka enye sika wo de beto amanfo ama o maba public abe throw propaganda insult towards Dr. Mahmood Bawumia and be ma me boat man me ma dina say papa ni lebu. It doesn't work that way.
Absolutely no.
And I'm not so cheap to buy easily like that. Etina kwase bi na no wote ye kan ho se no obeka me a me kasa say wo support support no.
Yeah.
Don't intimidate me, say I didn't did Dr. Mahmood Bawumia chi. So what I say? I wasn't because when I mean at the car a wonimu obi otia brochire no one name ideology of Dr. Mahmood Bawumia. You fuck up. What fuck it up? Because I dear papa ever last minute I to papa your year your crash say your money chance obey nyama bebraya den. Ama ya ama mabru no so. Now fi say donut yenya freeway bus electric buses a trainer. One beba ha. And no me bedru wo fa so about 10 o'clock. And one say me tena tram one who me bed.
Yeah.
Bikuta suitcase mi onu so bi ahame. Mahama eba so enti be yin hwe. Security insecurity ayo almost see an na ye hwe.
And she say Ghana dey atia pansam.
Wonam ho kura na wonam ho na say wo yam hyehyw.
Yeah.
Wonam ho na wo yam hyehyw. Kromfo akofa na kromfo asa akowia. Asem nkoa. Mahama ye kromfo na pontis nyina ya kromfo. Omo ye wudifo. Eno mu kuman mu, eno mu jimie. Because oshe alarm ne tik or chama dia sana ye hwe konya ka gu glass my den ama no.
Na wa say ho.
No wa say baby a onya bi kra onya trama okra nya yi so a wa paye gusu asa aka ho. Sam George akogina baby ato ne pa ani na fu na esa kapopoi no. Okudata broko aba betena studio aka brofo hu say
we so agansan bi anim.
Ya wo mpanifo no nkwasiafo no bi wo Ghana o mu di o man anim setia o. Etimifo pa no bi nti so okudata broko ama ya ponte o. Na nonentities o manu nsuo Mr. Mafo.
Mami.
Mami nyao na odi ye wadwuma.
Metwase.
Nkwasiafo we achi ohun. Every day bia no.
Yeah.
Wo bekasa amwa no akuti obi. Nti de na ado beka ye no, obi antie.
Yeah.
Na dwuma a wo beyeye. Oba no odi ye papa kufo adwuma obeyeye ene de ba power. He did not disrespect the good work of ye papa kufo. Odi so edi ye campaign ene ye den eye adwuma. Eti woni a wo ba no enye na adu nko adwuma na abefo ye papa kufo de ni bi so aye den.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Na sabi tafa che Ghana fo na enim nyansa omumu bi mu ena omaton wo madwene edi ama NDC ekuro bi wo ho a wo Ghana bebre ebi wo asante ebi wo baabi a wo pa sika edama kosi ho di mano wonya kasa NDC an obeto amano no no be den obeto amano na taade tete ne to da so NDC an obeto amano na dwene emuvu we na so wo hwema na do baaye no free education a wo de baaye no otumi ma wo ba bitumi bi esu na wotu wo fie wo krachi wo awuraba ye den wo ho enso saa nipa na so begina baabi edi MPP mpanimfo atem tumi de meka ne say delegates obia ni ho saa 5 aspirant na omo ba no obia ni ho a oye the best esin Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ena Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so mema gina ho ndi ntro ntro say fankra tabra ne be fede na do be kwa abruchiri ono no wotoma na oba abe mobilize any Europeans no aka abom aye adwuma apɛ resources ayede aba media mpaya me bo an say oba onye train kwan bebre na train ye adwuma oman mu accident bebre esisi won ebiso betwa so atia say ti Ghana for mumfa ne mra waye bida and he can do it. The see am vice president or no muhu no wadani mum wadani bosom to them
white elephant
so white pig and so mo no obetena so busumi nsia mahama kwasi ade ne na point nsamfo mu di won so waba be kan bi da
bayira
anasa mahama tumi di abasa ade we ewo ye maame prof ene be ye ebi si da Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia obeye ena MPP nso so ba di omo ye no esu oman ni nyina so emo obi nya bi ediye bibi wo ne fie nti ye pamochaw as delegate fu amoko so si anyi tu anyi asam no ye nka ne tenti ni nyina agina mo so wo daache ena dwene ho wo badaache yesi edidi da na ye nya edidi preko obanyansafo ye bu ne be ye nka na sam Mr. Mafo me de manu eti
me da se pa ma me have a good weekend.
Good evening.
Ya ma me sta ena etere nka no so obanyansafo ye bu ne be na ye nka na sam. Yeah, Ivans, me fro why? Me fro. First is here near to Hello, Ivans.
Yes, sir.
What you say?
Baby, hoya pa jawa di mahama na roba. Ifi da yedimena. Yedimenya fi.
Apa we wa say now.
Ogu nyuma. Na bajo mini a hoya de.
Me hoya pa bra. Ahodre ho pa.
Fantastic. We ufra me mani apre me zin na de se mi wuram na me client so kakra bi ho na. Ma me fa kwanya we na me nchia wa tiefo ne wa hwefo nyina. Enu anom yesema mo hwe program na. Mo sell message no. Mo share na mo like na fi no. More my love no say be ya adwuma be koso kama na ya na fo no nyanse papa go nyanse fo start ba o manum eti nyanse fo ba o manum no say kele jimi no na jimi no be limiter and no the bema of management my father to my because they be a make us say abuchire ha ye wono nyese bia nkwasiafo ni ha wo enkwasiafo ha by system no ye adwuma ye ntino wo ya kwasia wo kura betu ho fu say mami ngodi ngwa asem because obehe na no otunfo mami ye omo ye ya omo ma order say ma obi ampie yi a me da no ye adwuma ntino na tumi ye adwuma no bodam ni kura wa bodan kura ho say mami pe ba bi nko ha de ye hu bodam ni okrom na ne tie ye hu bodam ni okrom ni say bodam ni no be ba krom because na nipa okrom na bodam ni tu na ni na krom ma yesum bibia ni babia obepe babia te enti abrante na se bi ogodi zezeme no nyame atua ne ka nyame atua ne ka yi na wo se bi wo firi bole katanga e be duru ti abekire asante fo se bi omu nim nyansa wo nim nyansa no mum no wo adwa na firi okurum na uri ama me ba wo ntwam na sana makọ kenatefo ane yi kenade po asem no so na no na metie program bi na mahama yarga wo se on na majority leader wo hu na o kan sembi wo se before you beto aba no kan sembi se yakufado wo se okọ omugro mo ma boko honum na akọ ka se MPP for na ma o manum o mo side honum asumwie mane no ma no ma meanwhile o mo anim papa se o mo time na asumwie ni area honum by because of cheap propaganda cheap politics intino eti nipa na question na kan pese mi bisa na nipa no bisa ma me ma ni kepa no say da ben na no be ko le krom be 3 weeks ago obisa say da ben na mahama yarga be ko le krom when the man yano na who's NDC for their all character no we are say buphobia banners or person or take this or rude words near you and na man ka kire say akufu ado amode kwot na asire mo no e ka say oni ni baumia and na sponsor hono north one talk and no man akufu ado time every vacation bia obenya parliament bia ro ko okrom every week bia na ko okrom but wo abanya ba for the past 9 months what me ko boko en ko hu nkrofo wo be kasa yi so kasa zoom nti wo pesa o chese wo time no asu bi wo ho chen say akufu ado time na wutimi ko hono na me si akufu ado hu me deze ya me se me dada me sore ya me bompa am se akufu ado nyankopon bo me ho ban akufu ado nyankopon nipa de se ni bia o pem se ye bia ma na ni ngwase because say o de ho ma akufu ado nyankopon de a eni ye wura Dr. ba o mi nyankopon a wunu ya wo asumdwe na wo ye fo so no nyambe betua de ka instantly because akufu ado nyankopon te gimre kura or any actions no na o ye no normal so ba ni di ma wiase nyina hu say ampa nyame atua di pabika na how can you tell me say a constituency area with a constituency more than 6 all of them MP cannot go to their home countries home regions at the same time president himself the president himself when the president of the land no no ni for refugee say mahama refugee unim sade now bet mako ntokwa ba okrom be say almost 1 month and over udimi si ho now udimi si ho ma nka ongoy mahama himself was why refugee actually say the man na say bi okrofo bi a say bi omu ni chese omu ti ni so train ni omu ti so na omu abeta omanum na enya nwa um say osu bempa wa hu satama na yakopọ kasa kire osu bempa no o hye sanko moyo osu bempa adwene be sesai because of sika enti yakopọ ko hye na o hye no o be kan first bi a che oni iPod ado mo kire e ka kire ne sese Ghana fo nim no mo to abama mahama ne ebe hu o Ghana no enya de then na me believe no because then no kan nyame adwene when say and this type of person for nyina no omo nyina ma no zito omo timi kasa because o ma deceive nipa adeceive o my Ghana na nyankopon be say tua omo so ka 1 uri an dem de bebo ma me finish as we na fi no me clear the farm ma bi when say ye nua kan na Japan wo hu ono ni way of politics nyina no undeceive way of propaganda and let's divide and we rule. Let's kill somebody's character. Let's character assassination. That is how he is. Now, Niama one paper o miasem. Normal best 3, 4, 5 percent church room. Who say can tefa? Now we can assemble no can say na do can assemble then say contract near you say man you can tefa on another Ghana identity card nano.
Okay.
Na sa identity card no yaba be no. Kana je poko fa agro onu kana je pose me pesa me kan se bi na Ghana for mutie ni MPC for MPP for bi no a omudi kan na chi no na yo company bi o Ghana omo ye sa aduma no bi a mutim ye ID card ni sa no ma no print card no
okay
ana kana je poko na do ni ba omi ahoko ka kire mo se Young for contract in the man no India. Obi also ba be pay adwuma Ghana for.
Okay.
You won go India. Na India for no magic contract no mo nya na no so nye commission. And I'm say your company or Ghana have my Ghana own company. Or company make I didn't name the amount later. Your company Ghana own company am bet my. And you didn't say sakofa company be free amonone. Now no ba be say adwuma free Ghana for some. Enti ba omia ampene. What you say?
Okay.
Enti ba omia ampene no say no. Se Ghana for company o hana say bet my there. We have to give it to Ghanaians company. What ya ma wo na ma wo say wo na pay Ghana yi no. Wo ko pay India for aba na India for gas on beji 2 million or so the 1 million atoso. One who send that this quiet. Can I follow there? Now me person make kasa say because we are all in one party. Enti edu ba bia na nipa no work kan sem bia. I say ya Ghana for do na ni enu anu ma say bi o mo sheda ni ma no. Omo me e mani hu say na nipa not here. Asem we make wo dey opa wo bet ma verify in any channel of MPP. Oh say mpanifo kwa beka no kra kire o beka asem ma make kire o direct. One say ono person dey ma ono ne crop from India. Now for India for Mumbai yes man Ghana for bit my no but the same person that can ho ba be catch say aduma ba na yem pese de be ma na ye de ma omo ye fa ma wo dipa no na kenate fa asem okoka no me ka say asem bi wo kwampu na say bi o me man support kenate fa then be nam who say as asem bi wo ma ye kan no planes because ba sa na kwa say that's ba say e right so be kan sa asem but na nu kwa so be kan abontre say Abanis president appointing me. Now appointing me one kase me for adwuma no ma MPP for na MPP for nko anya ni no ma. Eno no o kan say e be hye MPP for na bufuo because omo no ni man kasa adwuma na wo ye CEO no nka wanya anye. Enti me blast no dem kompo na program bi am say hwan program kompo kwakuda wuro program me fresh so e kan say no man na kasa yi. Fine say akufo adu na kasa say kompo ati kompo na you have to know how to massage it. What na me kire no.
Yeah.
Obe kwa be faso and the demand dey nyina Ghana for Ghana ni bia so qualify so ye bi but o ka say akufo adu say mami fa Ghana for mami nya yi a akufo adu ntimi ka je say ko fan pipi for kwa fa ya aduma na Canada ye po asem o ka no na o person o kire me say ono ba be president a ndisi ni nya aduma bi ma na na say CPP ni nya aduma bi ma na
exactly
oh yes sir that means you have to tell us say obeche say Ghana no kro say ye to aba na nya huni pe o ya disi ni ana so ya pipi ni a nya aduma bi na ya the way build democracy na me no ti go my democratic country mu na eti and say ya practice democracy e kire say me na manwuni e kire say me wuni ye no en na Ghana for be do mo ntiase no before so bit manya 50 plus 1 vote na kire say Ghana for do na to aba ma whether you win with 1 vote or say 2 vote Ghana for do na to aba ma ye to aba ni we don't have NDC government or MPP government but they want to say our Ghana government maybe a partner of Ghana government in the NDC and as well MPP. And all citizens will become equal share of the land. And now will be one more say MPP nya power. O man ko no man was o man first can in Kwasa Central region. O man fa ko BA o man oh yes sir. Let's just say Ghana na ya chichire no. Who be president o heba bi nipa no o moto abama and obet ma ye but you did you obey in yansam say na be ya ni kwamba ba so enkoye ade a e da plain. Because to me can just say MPP for NDC for nya vote. I was Central region to mo me yahwe wo ho. Omo de omo beka so omo nyahwe. But say who nya position now, who na wanya position na we na wo kire say this is how I'm going to share my national resources. National cake ni dey say eden ya che ema obi anya bi bet. Obi nya bi che obi. Eno kire say bia wo so wo be ya wadwen say wo di beko ba bia say honko na obedwene. Eno edu ba bia me na no problem with that. But in some one my mechanical point black say and a to aba no na say MPP for mo papa wa na say mo papa we papa because MPP nye say bio say ka say MPP for nko to aba my name power ye ntimi wuni aba sa na NDC for to aba me NDC for nko mo ntimi wuni aba but ye woni pa bi o manu ma they change their mind according to how things go. Me say me I'm that supporter of MPP and I cannot change my mind from MPP but ye woni pa bi o ma ono to na based on condition and time. Tani panu say no oye Ghana ni ebia ono ni vote na ma wo be ya president na wo wie na wo be ka say oni NDC MP because any panu oni MPP card oni NDC card that's what person them say any panu qualify so ye mo Ghana na enti ena Japan ni sema oni na ma okeka no ye mfa anya politics in wini nipa na me da bia me ka say abo na wo be wo opre na wo ye nyina na say wo try say obetuma create enmity bi ato wo wadi ka ye bi 2024 Emma also CD. But this time around, the Ghanaians are beginning to know you, and they are knowing you, the type of person you are. Even Kwapono, what your person will take it to become president. What person will do money the president, you know? What's happened? You don't believe in their ideology. You don't believe in what they believe in. But yesterday also person this about name say bio say nye Jimmy ne kwata sama. Ada na de bia me people ko nam. Me sister on pa ma me koche. Plako na me rio but omo tutu plako we say mo pa ma me koche. How can you tell me say who person odi MPP ani but MPP na odi ani no? You don't believe in their ideology and what they believe in. Until all kasasa, e say party na kasasa na ompe. But you take opportunity from somewhere. Well, eti media kana Japan ni bra every baumia ene ni bibia o ni bre kana tefa o kaka sa asem ni nyina no ye no bi yan support kana tefa then but na kana tefa was talking no kre actually Ghana for actually ni pada seni bia say akufo ado asem o kan na akufo ado kanya asem because oyo manpanyi oyo Ghana president onya MPP president enti say even kwa say okura bra me no ka say akufo ado ka say on for MPP for kwa do you think say e sound well ana?
Oh, sir, it doesn't sound well, sir. Some people from Kwana who form so more Juma. I was so share.
Yeah.
No, be a crack. Yeah.
Very good. And this is a Basana Independent Assassination also on platform to say, yes, say, among Sherman, as some can Japan, and yes, assembly in the room. Who be president of Ghana, but you don't want to divide Ghana resources to Ghanaians. What to be that? What some power can come from Epam Nipa free war, Epam Nipa free war to Benjamin because Obi Honma or Renia would be babbled. No, I thought to Abba, and give me to what you said, your brother, me a neutral. Men kwa bank ko MPP and I'm to bank ko NDC me to based on nipanaka na se ko kasa se we neutral ba to abanama
that be that so also MPP card into boy onya hwe
yes and also na yehu e no bi na Mahama or set is bad presidents no but what start or setting no wo create bibia to en ya na ma o man edu ba bia no man no yes o man na democracy na ewom no akwa say winner take all winner take all but won't take you all because of say bibia na dia ministers na before money yi but public servant workers ni no manoma nyina no nipa na omo manumufo and some yes man omo qualify based on their credentials and based on their party colors but say no can the reform ya say Ghana MPP for mum man flag bearer no oba na me kwa me MPP ni for the past 3 years am card me kwa minimum be dey because me ko Ghana and makoko ni ni ye ka say omo nya foreign one na ka nyina ntimi adi usu ni bet o ka mpanyifo mo ba mo be kan no ma ja ko na se china mi go do Ghana mse o me MPP ni o no ka o card wo he na me ni bia e kire se bibi ni ko opportunity bia ni ho menya bi na even ko pon se nka mo ba ko me da bia nka se nka mo ba yi ana nka mo ti me ya ma NDC fo nyina ti ma so CD na o ma gani life nka Ghana se ka half of the population ko mo ato mo
and half of the problem has gone
because me da bia nka se NDC fo ba power na ko mo ti me ma NDC party no bia ye wo ma nka Ghana problem ni ho because nti problem ni ho se o mo mpa adwuma one person mun yes di free but os yes no omu ntimi san hwe omu nkofo kakra na Mahama ba ye ne nkofo kakra na se hwe omu ntimi hwe omu but o man na japade no nipa kakra bi beteki na nipa na se omu nya ade no mo di subsidy because a Ghana population of 30 million plus na se NDC for 50 million na se ka omu nyina ho atimato man ka Ghana ye ka se ye wa middle level country nga ye be ka se ne Singapore mo ye fe because se nipa half of the population omu nyina a good in average life omu ya NDC for anka Ghana nke ni problem onia at no problem because omu ntimi enye emasa afofo no honto mo nti kan ko gina ba bi ka say or steel factory or there o ka say bi am the power brother bi ye ne no okro me mo ne din wo platform we so okowu wo Britain no mo yam mpentoa mo be na lo yam mo no mo yam mpentoa e no o ya no ko Britain mo se mpentoa na wurawura ne ho ama bra no ko wuyi ni mo jam nyina na mo say aye blood cancer what I say it is a wako be steel factory now the girl num say and am the ba be farm man for why want so go farm man for crucify omo by rather than wako farm so kwako mo fa na yo wako farm man mo makwako enti campaign na o ye no oni message no so Ghana ni nim say nipa so be ma maduma ye na e na bia ne ka say aduma ye ka ho asem aban aduma be na Ghana ni aban aduma be na Ghana for ma sustain Yama Ghana minister kwabo sika nkosi adan ma hiafo nkotrem ya diskan manipa ko tugui ya obefa wafa sagleme yantika na Mahama beka say oba be ya yi or the same city of hope okofia ho yi okobọ ho dance ma ekofa yi Chris Brown no ba ebe no num wi wo Ghana sports stadium e ko si sen what you say it is who you campaign na aya me de say mrante no bebre mo wo ye party num no omo atim base bosu Canada Japan nsem o because mahama kwopo a start e me hu say ntro bebre wo ho no ma aningwase a start ba ene mahama campaign sem o kan yina no odwane free ho omo odwane free ho because the reality have already catch them. The reality have already catch them and they don't know what they have to do. Omo ba ya na akufo ado ne ba umi anma peska akra gu ho no mo fi se omo betma pompe agu system num no e na omo hu se ska no sanam se na yen ko tag lam se fo achi no mutu na nya gold no na fa support ba yes no emfa yes no emfa because me ma hu se wo ya den ya adina e ya rating no aba umi ada bi o kam so me sam ka bi was say if the fundamental is weak no the exchange road it will definitely expose you because the fundamentals was not built right. MPP for commit man that say okay say former bank governor bank of governor or saying commitment must deny 1:1 but benefit will be it will rather create problem for us. I don't know catch them says cannot perform but yesterday the goods of service that should remain where they are because bra asem way I can yes asem pa ben the wom say certain man to euro and that's $16 and that's 17 $100 no now team the same size $100 to 16 bags of cement. But ne sigana ba $10. And I mean to 10 bags of cement. And me and you, which one will you prefer?
I prefer one to 16. Sign every cost of my living. I made to me a sustain.
Yes. But Ghana near we this in say be only my different dollar number from. Meanwhile, the same person in the campaign now say $1 na obedi. $1 na obedi do kono nchi nam obedi but and then the officer dollar they said the campaign ya the can say man to Ghana near soon but entiment to me was masum entiment of mineral ras was because ye how things move maybe a businessman minimum say is here container certain dollar here 16 17 or more can this one eka me container 600 700 million fast 500 million and then that's with 600 700 and the difference between the room na so sister no at this wo enti oga sa na se on kan no kran kire nipa no enu bi so na Canada Japan ogina mu sa tangent na me ko di ntro kire Ghana for na omo de omo adwini so a on beti mase bet omo kan kire ken ne supporters say MPP is not like NDC. MPP nya CPP how bet me atwa ntro anya way you will not get your way. MPP for control man about man MPP just because of say Ghana for Mahama no mo pe o just because of say about me can e bia normal 1 or 2 bi any Canada Japan na mu a why na bin say obese party no nipa bi so omudi na che ompi say ne ombenya dinti no omoti honom no ene Mahama win here because say wo ka kire me say me even say amti han ma adwene mu do ase bi o minim 1 + 1 say 2 ka kire me say nipa ne 15 million 16.7 million yet to abama Mahama nya 6.2 million 2020 edi lusui na esa koto aba 2024 oh yes different intervals no want me ngada more than 150 100 million 100,000 vote anka vote ho na okonya 6.3 na odi wini aba wo ka chem say Ghana for na don na Ghana for no but yen nkasa ye party na wo kana de Japan wa ye wa say unya dia na omo bi anya no en na de ye call opposition na kan people wo better ground say you remain power for more than 15 to 16 years but because of your selfish interest anything my opposition yeah because of say Mahama no better Mahama was not the choice because who can't let me say yeah the more than 1.8 million Ghana registered voter now Mahama could only get 100,000 from it. It just said the man was not popular. The man did not even get the neutral vote because I can't need 1.8 million omudi at the ballot paper more. It just anya we NDC for 300,000 NDC members.
Yeah.
What in America say? The other members no omo fine other than sacrifice nyina man to aba Mahama. Me can say Mahama winning with the margin of maybe we need 8 million 9 million there who can't them say NDC MPP have collapsed and I say MPP is a weak party. Me I will support you because I will not say you lose your vote no. But the man did not do anything. He did not do anything better. And yes, still Mahama is not doing anything better because Mahama was incompetent when he was a president and he will still remain incompetent. The one near no yen that dana nenyen. And no was I no oyen that dana nenyen was I no even better. Oyen more that's not go 20%. I say was I or the about 10%. Just say was said no crumple chance and uncle or personally the quananke. What I say? Enti Canada Japan and then Crawford. Nintia Canada Japan or yes, I know many make and I'm a catcher on. Not because of anything, but because Canada contract now one farmer can because I say we go Canada can go nipa baby go no more forget it. And we say okay, Akufa do kasa ko na we right because I'm pani. Akufa do ntimi ko catch yourself for MPP for nkwan mom nya adwuma. What I say? Akufa do o aban mu no. Nsem bi won mama ha ma bet mat no opposition aka. Akufa do ntimi kan da because we are president.
Yes.
Or father of all, Mahama could never be. Eka say, a chim sakawa market, a hakufu adu pa, or catch the Catholic bishop nimbin for. So no Ghana no amount taking on because we are just a opposition party member or a party leader or no or kasa mata and matter to anybody. But Akufu adu kasa or kasa mane matter to Ghanaians. Who can call it the slogan, fellow Ghanaians?
Yeah.
Akufu adu kasa. A Ghana for kasa no kasa will talk as a leader of the nation. On Kasa as a ordinary party member be ordinary baby to say no. Inti make one name there. Say MPP for be leader and tem. Nyanya opposition leader. Now ya me adma ba umia so oba. Now all the fact and figures data ever back I can tell Mahama the corruption normal oye. Because when we get Baumia as an opposition strong party member, yen na turn na chi awoye adwuma na Mahama and this vocal parliament ko kan sem na Baumia ba no de data no beto no ma na ya start hu omunchom Mahama na omun say you binti na omo nyina say any atem ya kan sem no but Baumia will come with the figures and will come with the data. Baumia will come with the data. Can I Japan de data no de ba. Oh, maybe adwuma. Na wo batch na wo pese obedi anim no. Nipa na wo ba be compete o mo no. So usuno say obeka o masem because we tente vote out to di agora ejija to mama na show. Eti wo pese obeka sa. Na wo pese obeka sa no wo ye da ko ye the position man obedi makasa this time around. Ah, wo kura no ho sem bebre. Nti ono de he don't come here in the power. But onko bi say yes party yes say betum dia build nti omo nyina nkotua 4 million na fe ye olusu wi a na fe ye party no waduma nti bro they make my catch one say in Japan on time Baumia because of anything but because of or no selfish interest and na catch no sa na ye card no na no person kede ma no de come India for and no na me catch no person de come India for me who Ghana for so bit my and then Ghana for na ya ma successful
Aye.
eti bro but I see bebre say wa ma me kakra am so ma kire ma gino ha
That's pa ya me say so buy and now be boy my ye show come pa.
Fantastic.
Bye bye.
Me wa me paki kwa mo di na me go vie.
Okay, sorry eh.
Me chia ai sister Esther.
Oh, but mama me. So tio pa, me so tio.
Fantastic.
Bye. And I tell you can I for. Yes, I think say ebra ba ko so frɛ ye hu sɛ onna ya no ha because tam kwa akra. Yeah. Usianfo ha ya Ras Media GH. Utumi subscribe. Aye. Un subscribe ya. Pa subscribe so jane sa. Sa so na meso so utumi e like video do mame. Ni ekoya nim. Mr. Anthony memo akwa pa.
Joshua ja na ho te say de
o na ho ye pa na nso e.
Ame so ho ye nyame adaroma na mo mpa ebo. Ti say san so na nso me chia no pa.
Me say sister tie nti ojo so.
Me no be ka say so me chia no. De me kan say me say nyame ma so ma ho den de di kai. Ho den kwa wo mu. No ma onyansa. Ene etiefo nyina adofo mo ba program so nyina nyame hire obi bia.
Amen.
Asem kitu bi na mpesa meka. Am the support me nyana mu die. Bisa manfo. Kana Japan ho so ka baako okasa ne. Na o tack no a ohun se lo sitie. Onye nipa o ka no kore. No say on the kana Japan be ka say ye ka say nkofo bi ba no ho say o mokopa dwuma. O ka kire o mo say so wo ba na o bet e bowo. O mpa bo e hye wo. Watade e hye wanya o mo dwuma ni. No ne ka sa asem no.
Yeah.
But na kana Japan ne ka sa asem.
No ne ka ye.
and then you no Korea was also to din. Na eduru ho a wa momodwuma. Nyo no Korea ne kai. Nipa we no, o ka asem ho a, o ka no kore. Isamafo. Kana Japan, onye obi a o ka no kore. We so o ka asem ne, e de kye no odana no. O ka asem ne, wo de ya hwe ne so o ka nyina o ko gina ha ne. Aso abeka. O ka no a e de kye ne so sa ko gina ba bi fufo no o ka na ye video o ka no asa ko ka asem fufo. O kore ya wo se enkofo ba ho so mo ko paduma. Fomo kono ko paduma. O se wata ade e hye wo. O bet ya wabo. O mpa boy a hye wo ne enye papa. Onye emfa wo nkonko paduma na ma. O kure ya wo se nipa emra no ntoto di na be fa wo mo.
Which is which?
Yenye odai. De to so mienu. Kana Japan nipa na so ntoto mu din no. O mom forms o mom afere no. O so companies. Obi factories bebre. Enipa no mo gina ho no. Enipa do do sei na wo de company nim. Ye musa no. Enipa na ene o mo gina ho. Wo gina ho a wo ka chewo so mo metotro mo din no. Una wo so wa bie nyuma. O nyuma bebre. O 7,000 workers. Say enipa 7,000 na wo so wo no. Wo mo aso ene na o metotro mo din no. Ade na wan form na wan form an ko odwuma mu. Na abegina ka chewo so ene na o metotro mo din na be mo adwuma. O ka no kore. Enipa we o ka no kore. Ukroya also what 7,000 workers. 7,000 workers no. Enipa no so o me di padada. Na fe ni Nyankopon aba o ma basase so. Foforo. O mo mfiri kro foforo so na aba. O mo ti Ghana ho no mo a. O mo party ni mo a. Want me amfo obia. Ene na say what the forms ma mo. O mo fill forms no. Na be form adwuma. Na 7,000 companies na so bie na. Ubodin. Na say nipa no. O mo ti wa no mo kire o mo amfa wo mo. Enipa we on ka no kore. Yeto so they say doctor I say okay enipa yi if you say doctor osaya duchum hello
Mitiopa.
Doctor osaya duchum me see ye me ka me bo aka chem sem bo police fo mpa bo ano me say ye me say di bi metro
ya mahu
me bo aka chem say me nua aso a wo ka ne tro na wucha papa yi me di mpa bo bi koma no ema o ye so obeboa obehwe no de akọ no fa ayi ya san ye school fo mpa bo no mkoto no enkwa no mpa bo di mo no wa mama e de leda na ba na fe no kwala no mo kire mo de ni nyina mo so obotinya fa shimika fo na mo tinya ye papa ya fe me friend no a me friend first so na botre me friend so mo meeting afa me friend wa fa bio na twas me twato empa bo no me nya bi ma kire o se me fa bi ma kire wa ka chem se de me kan me bo
mahu
so we nipa bi a omo ka no kora enka sa mre we ya do mama eni mani atoro a omo die no sanka ekwa we se nka eda ho ma MPP fo sanka ba we se no enka ni problem bi a enka sanka kwabna Japan na odi ka de say doctor chi meboa omo campaign on ni na chi enka we ba enka mu nyina mo be ka ho abom no mo di doctor chi doctor dutum aso be kan say ono de problem aba no education side ho no wo ye de brabua na kwala no e school obi kwa na okode ani adna koto boarding okose mo sesa no kra no a mpese mo sesa MPP for e mata ne bebre aba na mo anto no bebre e wo efre dutum education service ho and then on say doctor ejina ho kaso ye pachew se bibi ho ani ye e na anya mu de nti de mo anto aba na mo fa nche ye se de ani esi ye ye ntina nyina mo fa nche papa e ka wo ye a wakasa mpone na wo kure wasa etwa ho kwa na ase abeka se wo de wo side ho no wo de wo ye wo de yi na ono na anya ni de yi sika no na wo de hwe nkwala no sika na de to busu no sika na wo de to aduane man nkwala ni de no sika na free e form ana na eba
economy ben e ma usa sika no
sika no na free he ana na eba enti na sika bi e ma enka wo betumi aye den ka wo betumi ade udin se ye wo ka no be den na po ana stati bibia ye bibi atoto nema ana abeto aso na se kana economy ne enye nyi a omo face camera wa enka nkwana no betima koto ntade betima koto boost computers na okra ne ode ye benya no okofa scan free ono ni school awo America ho kofa computer no de buy awo dilipa o ho no mo a enya wo nya atom enya ho se wo ye ni papa obi ye ni pabonani Dr. Bawumia so okai sebi wo gina ho obi ani buofuo obi anakoma ha no a wo bibia ehye no so no wo bet o ka bibia mo obi akoma abafom na so obi eduru ho a obi akoto aba wo kro ya no sa atwa ho beka se wo the education side ho de wo de yi na won the economy na won timi anya de dwuma yi asem we yeka akire yenia kaba yen kamunyina kana Japan na so no se won ka no kro no ba ya na kamoja kana Japan na kamunyina wata Bawumia chi na kamunyina wa ye de yaye na ka bibia no akoyi amaye ujina na aka we ujina na aka we ujina na aka we enya de papa kana Japan de won ka no kro on ka no print so u read no pa utumi se na so ka bia wo ka we ne e de echi obeka sem foforo oduru ha yo ka na yire fi no asaka adwene na kuta no se de na dwene ni se ne nkoyi enti ese MPP fo no delegates no kwa no mu di na chi no mu hwe yie pa fi se kana Japan won tumi nwa wo mo obi obetumi aboa party no aboa nkwala no eye doctor enti wona abo minim sa de asa me di ubesi ha
me da se
na osu akopɛ ba bia da wa pension bi so anom enti mi so me de wase bebre enti ya na so aka mpai bom na advert no so na so wa ye de ama
Tony May Enterprise
Tony May Enterprise let the be a ope bia misama for mayem police for soldier for mpaboa asene abetre no opa obesane abre obi ana obi ahu se de make am and let there be a person the only person on the you dem nkunya o car seat bed bag mpaboa bia let there be a bia original anya ayi China de ni bia ya na ye ayi aguso no kala na gu adokodo so no o be mpaboa no a bed na abebo a obebo a ama wona na kura so abebo bi nti o pe bi hato a kumbisamafo obefere ma direction udu kantamanto lane 5 a ubusa se wo sister Mary a owusu ubenya de ope bia dudu obi a ope bia osabeka meche obi a sister esa meche onya mechira wo obi a okasa e bia meche na obi otie bisamako bia nya mechira obi bia nya menkie nyina ho no ma de panchen na bronya so ya na yaka ne mpaibom so abronya o men ka ne mpaibom nya me ensa woro so da mase bebre bisamafo me di nya me jao
ciao Mr. Anthony bye bye Debra Anthony ena yete ne nka no abusianfo ya kotu and half hours e ban se na mani asoko light na no edino light na no edre pa ya na amani aso ye ntino me demo besi ya na ochina de ye Sunday ochina me nkoba bia me man ni fie me yiri ni fie ntino me ye free man free channel pan kope mo china na jode e bo video sa gumsa e da mu nyina se abusianfo ene mo bre. Thanks everyone. Wow, buy ye, wow, free ye, wow, like ye, wow, share ye. More comment ye, me church ye munya da munya ase. Ye moya mame eso. Message so wunya subscribe ya subscribe na be kan busia ko no ho. Na wa like video no so am na video na tumi akona nim. Me do besia na nyankopon ya adoma ochina ya san ahia. Until we meet again. Adios.